Hey everyone, welcome to another video, and this video will be on Luffy Inu token. I had done a couple of videos earlier on the token review and the white paper review and what I felt about the token at that point of time. And based on one of my viewers' request, I'm doing another video right now for Luffy Inu. This would be regarding what I personally feel about Luffy Inu, whether I personally would invest in Luffy Inu or not, and certain price analysis points which I have noted, and probably I'll be discussing a few other topics in terms of the pros and cons of investing in Lufino. Right, so this will be an unbiased review, guys. Again, the decision maker should always be you. So this would be only my views based on certain statistics that we have on the graph, in the dex tools or on the buys and sells, as well as certain information which we have in their official website and what I've gathered from the Telegram group and certain posts from Twitter altogether. So, having said that, this is not a financial advice, neither am I a financial advisor. Please do your own research before getting into any token in the crypto space out there. So, this is Mr. Aslan. Crypto education is my passion. Let's get on with the video content, guys. So, when I initially went into Luffy Inu token and actually went through their website, their white paper, and it is something to do with the anime franchise One Piece. As I mean, I have seen a couple of episodes. I haven't been following that franchise too much, but there is a big fan following out there for the One Piece franchise or the anime series that's coming. I mean, not I mean that's there, not coming. So, having said that, this was done in what you can say, to commemorate those artists in Japan who have been paid less, as against whatever their fantabulous artworks were. So they wanted to, probably justify the price for their art, and that is where Luffy Inu token came into existence. And on top of that, it is not a single token, that is actually there for the anime franchise. They have partnered with two other anime franchise tokens, that are Goku Inu, as well as the recent, I guess, Chopper Inu. Okay. Now, having said that, I don't know much about Goku Inu or Chopper Inu, whether they're affiliated directly with the Dragon Ball Z, owners or the studios, or whether Chopper Inu is associated with. I believe Chopper Inu is also part of the One Piece series, so I'm not so sure. But please do correct me in the comment section below. I don't know if their affiliation is there with them. When it comes to Luffy Inu, it is no way officially related as of now. Okay, I would like to put an asterisk as of now, that it is in no way related to the actual One Piece franchise studios out there. So probably in the future, because when one of the AMAs was going through, I did put across this question if there is an official affiliation as such, to which the developer or the owner, because it's a one man right now, and the rest all are community members. So he did answer that they are having talks with the actual owner or the person who has the rights for this particular franchise, One Piece, to go in collaboration with, so that they can obtain certain licensable items and they do not get booked for any licensing issues in the future. So that was something that was on talks, is what I got. But later on, I haven't heard any updates on that in any of the social posts or on Twitter, or on any of the updates in the website as well, or the Telegram group, anything as such. So I haven't heard that. So let's see. Probably that does take some time, because everything cannot happen in a single day. There might be certain legal issues that they have to sort out, or there might be certain paperwork that they need to definitely review properly and get through. So all these things definitely would take time. I wouldn't like to take it too much into my head to say that, okay, fine, this is not happening. They just said that it would happen. Anything, everything of these sorts cannot happen within a day or two, guys. It does need its own sweet time. So having said that, moving on with what interested me a little in this project was the liquidity that was burnt, the 53% supply that was arcane. Almost every token is ideally doing this, but one thing that caught my eye was mainly to do with the tokenomics. There is no burn mechanism with tokenomics here, guys. So you just have the rewards, and you just have the marketing and liquidity. So having said that, they are quoting that the marketing would be completely utilized for the project to grow. So what are they coming out with in terms of growth of the project? Now they are saying that NFT marketplace under game is what card game is what they're quoting to be their projects, and they're also planning to have staking on exchanges. Now, having said that, certain things that I would say are advantages and certain things that I would say are disadvantages, I will run through them towards the end of the video. I would like to keep those comments to the end, and I'll just go ahead and discuss a little bit on the price point right now, and then after which we will move on to the pros and cons and what are my personal views on whether I would be investing in this token or not. Now, coming down to the DEX tools, we did see a very good bull run in the yesterday and today in the early days. Yes, it was a good bull run. I'm not. I have sorry for the past couple of days. I would say not exactly yesterday because it's started off from 27, 28 September ish, and it's still up when compared to their so-called price points that was almost 15 to 20 days back, right? So considering that they did have a good bull run, and now the sell-offs are happening. Yes, this is common in any of the tokens. If you look at the technical analysis, you see that the EMA cross has got the consumption here or the touch point here, which means that the selling pressure is a little high, but you never know, it is almost again planning to intersect. If we have new buyers who if we have old buyers who are planning to increase their back size with this price point, we might also see that the price would increase in the next hours or probably tomorrow. But again, depends entirely on the proportion of buys and sells that would be happening. This is hard to predict, guys. It's really hard to predict. We cannot predict how many people would get into the token and how many people would be getting out of the token or selling it to manipulate the price. And yes, we can also observe that there is a bit of price manipulation also happening from the whale side. There were some big sells happening. There were also some big buys that happened here, so through the roof. So people over here in this point of time, the so-called whales would definitely try to get all their profit out, mainly because of all the reflections that they would have gained in this entire section. All these days they would have gained those reflections, which only by selling those reflections they can definitely bring this price drop that you're seeing right here. So just quoting that, the price might fall is for the next couple of hours is in my opinion. But as and when we see that a couple of green handles have come out for the 4 hours, let me just quickly check the 15 minutes one. Yeah, you can see that the buying has almost started, so the buying has increased. Having quoted that, we might see that the is intersecting again and the buying pressure would surpass the selling pressure, so we can see a slight increase in the price as well. And after which, what happens to the price point, even I cannot predict it, I'm sorry. So we will have to wait for it and have a look after the EMA cross happens to understand that better. So having said that, now this is the price point. If my estimate on a upper trend has to happen, then I would put the token price to somewhere around 6,000 ish range in the next couple of days. If the same bull run keeps happening, 6,000 ish range is what I am looking out for. That's around a 60 million market cap, right? So that's what I'm looking out for. That's on an upper trend, a pure upper trend. On a lower downtrend, if the price falls down with a lot of selling, I am definitely seeing a huge crash that might drop down to somewhere close to around 30 to 25 million market cap. So yes, you heard me right. I'm looking for a 25 to 30 million market cap drop. The main reason being, some of these buys are pretty huge, guys. If you look at all the so-called buys over here, it's almost 1 ETH, point 0.9 ETH, point 0.8 ETH. All these are pretty high buys. So one particular sell at that point of time, you can all see it's in trillions. Okay, it's in trillions and quadrillions. In fact, some of them, right? So taking those into consideration, these would definitely impact the price by a very high value, since they own at least the higher percentage of the total supply, right? So we can definitely see those heavily impacting the price point altogether. So having said that, these are my two predictions. I mean, I might be going wrong. I'm happy to go wrong. In fact, I would definitely like all your investor money to go ahead and grow instead of dropping down. But yeah, please be a little cautious. That's the only word I can actually put across to each one of you. And if you are a person, or if you are an investor who had actually got the tokens at this point of time, you're already sitting at a very good, I believe it's 20x, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I believe it's around a 20x right now. If you tell you bought it somewhere towards the end of September or before 20th of September or so, and if you own those tokens, I would suggest that you go ahead and sell off 35, I mean 25% of your tokens. Indeed, you would have got a good amount of reflections as well, only to ensure that your initial investment is secured. So with this 25 to 30% of your tokens that you would be selling right now, they would ensure that they give you back the investment that you have made, and whatever is remaining would only be the profit that you have got from all these gains that are there. And let it keep it running. You still have the reflections coming in, and you still have the profit coming in. Or if in case you are happy to take the profit, that's another option which I would like to give. If you're happy to take the profit, and if you're okay to leave or lose that position, provided you're holding a big bag of tokens and you're okay to leave that position, go ahead and sell half your amount so that you get some profit as well as the initial amount, and you can use the same profit and initial amount to go ahead and purchase once the price again dips, or you can invest that elsewhere. I leave it to you, it's your opinion, guys. So these are the two options which I would actually give. Now, would you be buying this token now? Well, in my suggestion, I would probably observe it for the next couple of hours, just to ensure that this buying pressure remains for the till in the upcoming 6 to 7 hours or 8 hours duration, or till tomorrow as well. See, it doesn't make much of a difference if the buy pressure increases or decreases. If you have already invested in the token, it's well and good. You can get some pretty good profits, and you can just invest those initial amount and the profit portion if the cost increases, and you would still be getting the dollar cost average. If you're a new person trying to get into the token, I would strongly advise that you wait for a couple of hours, or probably observe the market a little, mainly because it's showing a little bit of volatility here, guys. We never know that this drop, like I said, the market cap might drop a little higher than expected as against the rise that we are seeing. So the rise is somewhere around 2000 points that I'm actually looking at. I would omit the zeros and I'll just keep the whole digits. That's my prediction. That's my honest opinion from my views. If anyone has any different views, please do let me know in the comment section below. I'll be happy to learn on that as well. And but if you tell you're commenting stating that no, Luffy no will go 100x, Luffy no will go 1000x, I would definitely like to know the reason why you feel that this would happen, because having 100x and 1000x is not some magic that we are going to see, right? There should be some credible information related to that, which would add as a catalyst. Now, for example, everyone did quote that Shiba Inu would reach a new high when it got listed in Coinbase. Yes, it did go ahead and pump a little when it listed in Coinbase. It did happen, but the very next couple of days, we saw it again drop down to the same price bracket it was earlier, right? So I'm not quoting that this would happen, but what I'm trying to say is the market is always volatile. The more profit the whales start seeing, they would always like to bring the price point down, and we do have good amount of whales over here, guys, to be frank. If I come down to etherscan and have a look at all those holder section, there are currently 3800 holders. If you check the holder section, we do have quite a few wallets out there which are holding almost 1% of the supply. All right, so these are holders, and obviously we also see that there are few people who are holding 0.5% and below. So zero point 0.1 to 0.5% are the danger zones. So trust me on that. If they start dumping, then the price will automatically drop to a very high extent. So 0.1% you should be a little aware. And if you see, the 0.1% extends all the way up to somewhere close to around 70 to 80 holders, right? So you have these many holders who are very close to that 0.1 percentage of holding of the total supply again. All right, so having said this, you should be a little cautious to check the price and have a good entry point. Now it's pumping, yes, nonetheless, but I'm pretty sure that it would definitely drop. Looking at the previous curvatures of EMA cross and the cross sections that is actually happening, I'm pretty confident the price would drop a little. But like I said, please be a little cautious before you get in if you are a new investor. Okay, now having said this on the price point, I would like to go ahead and give my pros and cons to the project, all the way only related to the Q4 roadmap that they have released. So I'll speak about only this roadmap that they have in place, and in conjunction with what information I have, and probably give you, if it happens, what will be the outcome. If it doesn't happen, what might be the outcome. All right, so this is my honest opinion, guys. To all those Luffy hardcore fans out there, Please do not think that this is FUD. This is just done for your education purpose itself. So the first and foremost thing that I will concentrate on is anime NFT marketplace. The NFT card game, the holders count, yeah, it would be happening. 10,000 NFT drop, staking on exchanges, one major exchange listing, four exchange listings, the airdrop for different tier holders, and gachapon machines. I mean, pronunciation is wrong. Please do apologize. I apologize for that. So, Luffy swap is what they're also saying that they're going to come out with. Anime token Dext. I think this something. I'm not so sure what this is, so please do let me know. I think it's something to do with like a comic kind of stuff, but I'm not so sure. So please do let me know. And negotiating with anime studios, Shueisha, removing the Inu. Yeah, they want to get out of that Inu part, and I mean Inu is somewhat associated with a lot of meme coins. They want to get rid of the Inu coin, Inu name. Trading competition, marketing in Asia, and anime websites, press releases. All right, this is their roadmap. Now, what is interesting for me in this roadmap is the marketplace, the card game, the 10,000 NFT drop. Now, this 10,000 NFT is not a airdrop, guys. Just to keep it clear, they have quoted that they would be releasing 10,000 NFTs in the month of October alone. So, October month, this month would be the time duration for them to keep releasing those NFTs which the artists have been creating. Okay, so those 10,000 NFTs would be ready and they would be releasing those in the marketplace. So, staking on exchanges, yeah, it is okay to a certain extent, but that is fine with me if it is not there also, but doesn't catch my eye too much, to be frank, because we have other third party exchanges and staking mechanisms for many of the tokens out there. So, and then what again catches my eye is this Luffy swap, and also removing the Inu and negotiating with anime studios. Now, trading competition, marketing in Asia, press releases, that's something that happens for most of the tokens out there. So, the trading competition probably would be in terms of who is the highest buyer or who is the longest holder, something like that. I'm not so sure. So, or number of buys and number of sells or number of transactions, however they want to come out with. Those competitions would be good. Yeah, just more to engage, good marketing strategy as well as good price action to see as well. Now, coming down to what would happen if they achieve all this Q4 roadmaps. First and foremost, if their NFT marketplace is coming out live, it would be a really good platform for all those other partnerships that they have. Now, the Chopper Inu and the Goku Inu tokens also are partners with them. So they might also have a single platform built up instead of going to OpenSea, Mintable, or any other platform. All the artists can collaborate and have one single marketplace, which would enable them to go ahead and sell all the tokens. And this can be an exclusive marketplace only for anime related tokens altogether. Now, that could gain a lot of traction because that way you are actually segregating the anime NFTs away from the regular NFTs, which would provide a simplified platform for users who are looking specifically for these kind of collections, right? So instead of running through all those rummages in terms of OpenSea and stuff with a lot of artists coming out with their own variants, they would have legitimate certain artist partnership, but again sticking on to the actual anime franchise. So that's good one to see. The next would be the 10,000 NFT drop. If it happens, it would be really huge, guys, because you are now getting 10,000 NFTs. But yes, yet to see how the NFTs are. Okay, if they are very good in terms of the artwork, then definitely they would have a lot of value once the marketplace launches. Now, staking in exchanges, I'm not so concerned much about it, to be frank. I don't know, many people might be concerned, but I'm not so concerned about it, mainly because of two reasons. One, there are many other third party options for staking out there, and probably some of them might the exchanges that they are getting listed on right now might also already have a staking platform enabled, so they might actually go ahead and give it once depending on the users or whatever other conditions to build up a staking pool. And the second one is you are already getting the reflections. Now, when the staking option comes, whether there will be reflections or not, yeah, we are yet to see. So these are the two reasons which I feel I'm not so concerned much on the staking front. Now, moving on with the Luffy swap and the removing of the Inu and negotiation part. So removing of the Inu, it's somewhat of a rebranding or a renaming structure that can be done. But yeah, I'll come to the cons portion and probably voice out a little topic which I have on the inu removal. And Luffy swap is one more thing. Yeah, if they're coming out with a swap, it's nice, but will they come out with a swap for all those anime related tie-up projects, or will it be a generic swap? That is yet to be seen. Now swaps are available each and every place or location, guys. I mean, you have a lot of swaps and stuff, but what matters here is the gas fees. So if they come out with a Luffy swap, would there be any reduction in gas fees? I mean, that's something that I would actually look forward for. But if they reduce the gas fees, it will be really, really nice, and probably they would get a lot of traction and provide an easy platform for the other partner tokens to be swapped or traded. Now, these are my pros. And what would this aid to? Yes, it would definitely aid to having that 100 million market cap that a lot of people are quoting in the Telegram group, and also that reaching to that 1 billion market cap in the later stage, not right now. Why not right now? I'll tell you in the con section. It is very difficult to reach that 1 billion market cap without some good partnerships, guys. So I'll cover that in the coming seconds. So having said that, yes, this will definitely aid the growth of the token. Good ones in terms of having a card game and the NFT marketplace both under the same roof, because now a person who is engaged in the game, if it is good, need not go to any other marketplace to go ahead and mint his NFTs. He or she can go ahead and directly sell that in the own marketplace, and this will be again exclusive for those games in the first front. Easier platform, the user interface would be much more easier, and the access would be much more better. That's the only part which I would like to quote. So having said that, now coming down to the cons part. So the cons part over here which I'm looking for is the anime NFT marketplace is a good idea, I'm not saying no, but how many such anime franchises are actually ready to come out with NFTs is the first point which I have, right? So yes, currently they have partnered with two other tokens, which is the Chopper Inu and the Goku Inu, which is a Dragon Ball Z franchise, and again the same in a One Piece franchise. But how many other franchises would be ready to come out with anime tokens? And are they making this anime NFT marketplace exclusive only to anime NFTs alone? Now, there is a pro and there is a con to having it exclusive to anime NFT marketplace. The pro here is that you are providing that platform specifically for the anime NFTs, so people who are searching for it or the collectors who want to who are interested in collecting, they can come down directly here instead of like I said, rummaging around OpenSea and stuff. But the con here would be how many such projects would be good have good enough artists to go ahead and give those anime NFTs. Now why I'm saying this is because not every franchise or not every anime series can have NFTs created by all these artists due to certain licensable issues as well. You never know, tomorrow even this when these guys have artists creating NFTs, the license holder might be someone who would not allow such things to happen, so that might end up with legal issues as well. So taking that into consideration, that's why I said the negotiation with anime studios is very much important when it comes to the NFTs and the card game also, because as and when you have these contracts or partnerships signed with these anime studios, it would provide you the license to start going ahead and using the artwork or using the artists to go ahead, to use the character names, the character details and all those stuff, right? So that's one way of legitimizing the entire project altogether. Now the card game is something also that catches my eye, but why I'm a little cautious about it, or why personally I would be a little cautious about it, is to understand whether they have any partnerships upcoming or running with any of the gaming industries out there. Now it's a no-brainer fact that NFT card game cannot be created by the same owners of the token. So we would like to see what is a partnership that they're planning to have, and currently there is no such information available wherever I could search. But if in case you guys are aware, anyone who is watching this video, please do let me know on that. I would like to definitely know more about the same. So the card game portion, who are their partners, which gaming studio are they partnering with, and who would be doing the artwork? Are there any major artists that would be part of the entire franchise? Those are the things that I would definitely look into. I mean, I'm not specifically saying it should be the top 10 gaming studios, it should be one of the top 10 artists which are out there, or it should be some artist who has actually worked in One Piece original studios as well. That's all not needed. We have many such talented artists out there who are freelancers and who are not affiliated to any of the studios or art galleries and stuff, but they can produce amazing artwork. So I have seen that, so that's where I'm actually quoting. I'm not speaking about that, but I just need to have a certain more information in terms of understanding how they're going ahead with the card game, because they are saying it's the Q4 roadmap. I'm not so sure whether this can be achieved within a short span of 3 to 4 months, or is this Q4 in terms of the next year. I'm not so sure, so let me just quickly cross verify that on the white paper as well. Yep, I don't have much information on that on the white paper. I don't know. I don't think so. It is going to happen this quarter 4, because it's ideally not feasible to be asking. It's not feasible at all, because now they are saying they are negotiating with anime studios. That is going to happen in October. Looking at October part, they're saying NFT new utility Gapachon more close to the date. Gachapon. Okay, I'm sorry for that. So I'm yet to see how it is going to be built up with the new utility part. But yeah, so yeah, you have that as the Q4 roadmap. I think it would definitely take a lot more time. So having said that, I think we would have to go ahead and wait to get more information on that, and that's where I would be a little cautious about, or rather than cautious, I would say that I would be waiting till I get a proper information, until and unless I would feel like investing in the token. And trust me guys, the price is very much enticing right now. Yes, people might get 100x potential once the official updates start coming in or rolling in, but even after 100x change, if the project is legitimate and it has that potential to grow, trust me, this is nothing. This is also a good price to go ahead and purchase the token right now. And if you feel that you might miss out on it, if you have a small amount to invest, go ahead and invest right now, and the rest, if the project moves out to be good, then you can again fill in your bags a little more with whatever the price at that point of time it is trading at, right? So having said that, the last and final point on the cons part, which I'm a little skeptical about, is the Luffy swap. The major reason here is that there are a lot of swaps out there, guys. To be frank, each token has is coming out with their own swap and stuff, but when we have applications, or when we have such products from, say, Saitama, which is a Saitamask, and you come down to Safe Moon, they have their own wallet, and these applications are all in one applications which are actually existing, right? So Saitama will have option of swap, and Safe Moon also has an option of swap currently, yes, with limited trading pairs, but in the going forward days, you can definitely see that the trading pairs would increase. Now, is Luffy planning to come out with an app and the swap would be integrated to it? That is something that is not mentioned anywhere. Probably that's some part where they're planning, or that's at a later stage. So we might see more details on that. So I would definitely love to get more details, because mentioning a swap, anyone can do it, right? So any other token out there in the world, in the market, a lot of scam tokens also, to be frank, have actually gone ahead and quoted that they can build a swap, and this is what is coming. But I would like to know more details on how the swap would work, what additional functionality with the swap provide. That's what I'm looking out for. So simply having a swap built up is all good. Yeah, you can go ahead and build a liquidity pool, you can also build a swap, and they can go ahead and deploy it. It's fine, but what additional feature are you giving? Is it going to reduce the gas fee? Is it also having an option of cross bridge? By cross bridge, I mean a Binance token and a Ethereum BNB to Ethereum conversion. Is it possible? So all these kind of additional utilities, or the change in the terms of we using swaps, is something that I'm eagerly looking out for, because come on, this is 2021, and we would definitely need to know, or need to actually think of value adding more into the current existing swaps like Pancake and Uniswap. Yeah, they are just swaps where you can just go ahead and convert your tokens, but what other additional utility is available there? Correct. So how are they planning to reduce the gas fees? How are they actually routing, or how will they actually plan on providing the listing of tokens? How many tokens would be listed? All these details, yes, we would definitely love to have, and that's when I would actually see that, okay, fine, this is something that is coming out. And on the whole, if you look at it, The only thing that I'm actually looking for now is all those NFT creations that are happening. Yes, they have been releasing certain NFTs on the Twitter post. They seem to be good. I'm not saying no to that. They seem to be really good. But what I'm looking forward for is how the anime NFT marketplace would come out. So that is the main product that I'm looking out for. And once that happens, and we get some update on the NFT card game that they're planning to build, probably if it happens, this month or next month or so, that is when I would say that okay, I would think of investing in the token. Now for anyone else who would be looking out to invest in the token, my simple advice, if you feel, I'll give you a couple of options, guys. The first option here would be, if you feel that okay, I can go ahead and take the risk and I would like to see where the token goes, go ahead and put whatever you can afford, but ensure that whatever you put right now, you would also be ready to lose. So please take that into consideration. Whatever you put, you would be ready to lose. I mean, while we are doing this video, while I'm recording this video, you can see that the price actually did dip a little. So this is what I meant. So there will be sell-offs, and you can see that 0.3 ETH, the recent sale that has happened right now. So yes, there will be certain sell-offs that are happening. So please be a little cautious when you're purchasing today. Okay, just keep a lookout and purchase it at the right entry point. Now, where was I? On people who are ready to take the risk. Yeah, but so be sure that whatever you put in, you would be ready to lose it. Only if you're confident on that, yeah, go ahead and put it. And the second option that I want to give is for those investors who feel like I want to get into it now, and probably for a short term. This is for short term, so I'll probably get some profit and quickly get out. So for those kind of people, I would strongly advise to keep a look on the graph, keep a look at the EMA cross, keep a look at the RSI index as well. So once having a look at the RSI index and the graph portion, you can manipulate or probably calculate, not manipulate, I'm sorry, you can calculate the time of entry and the time of exit that you want to go for. And for a short term, I would say probably in a week or so, we can definitely see what happens to this token, whether the price holds, whether there is a support that is obtained with new buyers, new announcements coming in. We are yet to see that, right? So for in a week's duration is when we can actually see whether the price actually stabilizes or grows up, whatever it is. That's my honest opinion out there. So for all those so-called short-term traders, 1 week duration is what you need to keep as a target, and that is where you will have to work out your maths. And the third option is for those investors who feel this is at a very catchy price point. People are saying that this has a lot of potential, and yes, the projects and the NFTs that they're doing are pretty good and cool. If you feel so, I would say you can go ahead and invest a small amount right now, and as and when you see some sufficient price increase. So by sufficient price increase, I mean if this shoots up to somewhere around double this amount, and provided again on organic way, it's not like the rapid pump that has happened in a couple of other sections, because you can see that huge sell off that has happened here on 1st of October. So those rapid pumps, like the one that is happening right now also, I would tread with a little bit of caution, because like I said, there would also be a massive dump associated with it if there is no proper level of support found. Okay, having said that, you need to be a little cautious. So invest to a certain extent which you can afford to lose even if it goes down, and after which keep another small amount available with you and use that to purchase other the next time it drops down by a bigger handle, or even if it goes up, you're still going ahead and doing the dollar cost average. You might differ in the terms of token that you would receive, but you will always be having the profit of entering at a good price point. So observe for a couple of more hours and then go ahead and invest in the token if you are interested in that way. Now the option 4 that I would give is for all those long term investors who would really like to see the utility of the token coming to picture. Like me, I would definitely like to be a long term investor, and my long term duration, I mean a minimum of 6 months to 1 year. That's the duration in what I'm looking out for. So having said that, why would I actually wait till the products come out? So the main reason, since I'm a long term investor, this 1 0 and 2 zeros doesn't matter much. Trust me, yes, they doesn't matter much. Even if you feel that the number of tokens actually come out to you are less, you would definitely be experiencing another 1000x or 100x growth if the project has the good potential in the next 6 months to 1 year duration, provided all the products that they are planning out to come would come. And why I'm a little confident on 100 and 1000 is because NFTs are selling like hotcakes. and they are coming into the anime NFT marketplace. So if the marketplace performs well with a lot of good NFT tokens out there, then definitely you can see some good price action. And if there is an option that they come out with purchasing NFTs with Luffy Inu token, then you can expect that the price point will have a huge increase. So that will definitely happen, guys, because the transactions would be in very high volumes when it comes to good trading of NFTs that might happen, since the transactions would exponentially increase, right? So, yeah, seeking that this particular two zeros growth right now till the time it launches, NFT marketplace. I mean, that's my prediction. Once the NFT marketplace launches and we have some good NFTs, two zeros would go off is my prediction. So even if it goes, it's still a good investment for us who are planning for a long term investment of 6 months to 1 year. Now, what I would be a little cautious about and what I would get a belief in that duration is that the products that they're coming out with is legit, the project also is legit, and moreover, we can see how it would perform and what is the actual output of whatever they are quoting right now for all the from all those artists that they have, and as partners for this particular token, or probably are contributing to this particular token in terms of providing NFTs or making NFTs. We would definitely see the quality of the NFTs and the artwork that they would come out with, and two, the reach of audience that they would reach as well. I mean, that they would get, as well as the amount of transactions or the price that they would sell for. Now, if they start selling at a very high price point and the artwork is really fabulous or good, and they have a good collector base out there, then you can definitely expect a easy another 100 to 1000x after this price point also. So having said that, if you are looking for a long term investment, I would suggest that you can wait, or again follow the second suggestion that I gave you: invest a little right now so that you get some good amount of tokens, and wait for it to actually come out with the marketplace, so that one, you will have this profit of the 100x, as well as you can go ahead and invest more and increase your back size, potentially probably with the same profits, or even newer investments that you would like to go ahead and make. So that's it for this video, guys. That this is my honest review and outcome for Luffy Inu token. So if you like this video, please do hit the like button. And again, this is no fud, this is just my honest opinion on, I've given you certain options. You do your own research, you guys make the decision, and go ahead and purchase the token if you're interested in the same. So what I would do personally in the end, calling it the full stop, I would wait for the marketplace to come out. I would like to see the quality of the NFTs and the reach and the audience, or the investors who are, or collectors who are willing to buy these NFTs, and basis that is when I will make a decision whether to get into Luffy Inu or not. For now, I would sit back and relax and just enjoy the price action that's happening right now, and probably monitor it for the next couple of months. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Please do let me know if you have any other token suggestions that you want to give me, so that I can go ahead and review or put in my views on the same. And do let me know how what you feel about Luffy Inu token, and why you feel that this is a good investment. I really would like to know your voice on people who are ideally invested in Luffy Inu, or people who would like to invest in Luffy Inu token, and probably increase my knowledge as well, right? So please do let me know on that in the comment section below, and do check out my other videos as well. And please do subscribe to my channel, guys. Thank you so much. Have fun.